Hey church, it's Pastor Daniel here in the middle of the week at my desk. Wanting to take a minute to reflect back this week on a moment that we all shared. I know there are very few moments in our life that are seemingly universal in their sharing, but I think we experienced one this week. And it was beautiful and it was amazing, but I think it was also instructive. Do you remember the moment in the week where you found yourself doing this? Maybe you were at a park, maybe you were in your backyard, maybe you were over here in the west field of the church. You found yourself staring up at the sky, hopefully with appropriate eye protection along the way. The eclipse was early on this week. It was Monday afternoon from 1:40 to 1:44. We were in the path of totality, and it was really cool. And I have to confess that at the beginning, I was somewhat cynical. I was going to do it because it was meaningful to my kids and it seemed to be a thing that we could all wrap our heads and hearts around, but to experience it was something different. And one of the things that was profound about the experience of the eclipse was the moment, not when totality came, although that was cool, right? When totality hit and darkness fell in the middle of the day. Somebody had warned me to watch the animals, and one of my favorite things that has happened over the last couple of days is I've gotten to hear the stories of how the animals reacted. Of ducks going into nighttime mode and tucking their head under their wings, of cows going back to the barn, of dogs acting as though the day is done. But the thing that captured my attention the most and that spoke to my heart and in my soul was the moment when totality ended. At 1:44 and some change. With the sun totally blocked, we were sitting in darkness. But as the sun began to be revealed, and if you put your glasses on, you could just see a sliver of light, right? Not the whole sun, not a full amount of light, but just a sliver. What struck me was just how quickly even that small sliver of light could push out all of the darkness that had overcome our space. I think that this is what John is talking about when talking of Jesus. He talks about that he is the light of the world, and that he is the kind of light that no darkness can extinguish. And I'm reminded and invited to let that visual reminder be a call to me to be that visual reminder for somebody else, to be a moment of light in the midst of a world that can often feel dark. So 2 things today. I want to know, what was your favorite moment in the eclipse on Monday? I want to hear those stories. What amazing thing did you get to see? What odd community did you get to be a part of? What beautiful kind of conversation sparked because you were in a moment that brought people together that normally wouldn't cross paths? And 2, what were you doing when the light broke through the darkness? And how might be God inviting you to do the same, to be light that breaks forth in every darkness?